In a life overflowing with riches, Edward Langston stood as one of the wealthiest men in the world. Yet in the profound silence of his grand estate, he was the loneliest. His empire, built of gold, felt cold and heavy, his heart empty. And so, in his final years, Edward embarked on a desperate search for something he had never truly found. Someone worthy, someone who could see beyond the glittering surface, someone who would genuinely care without ever knowing who he truly was. Edward picks up an old photograph, showing a younger version of him with a family, now gone. His fingers tremble as he holds it, staring into the faces of loved ones long lost. Edward whispers to himself, "I built all this. All for what?" He suddenly stands, wiping his eyes, then walks toward his closet. He pulls out the simplest clothes, an old coat, dirty shoes, and begins to transform himself. The next day, Edward, now disguised as a beggar in ragged clothes, stands at the edge of a busy city street. The city hums with life, but he's utterly invisible. People pass by without even a glance. He watches them, his face a mask of both anger and sorrow. He had once possessed everything. Now he had nothing. The city moved around him. People in a hurry, each lost in their own world. What was he to them? A ghost, a stark reminder that no matter how high you climb, you'll always be alone. A businessman steps past him, looking at his phone, completely ignoring him. Edward gazes at his reflection in a store window, but the face he sees isn't his anymore. Edward softly, "What happened to me?" He takes a deep breath, closes his eyes, and sits down on the cold pavement, feeling the weighty burden of his own insignificance. Sade, a young woman in her 30s, walks past, carrying a tray of food from the cafe. She stops, her eyes lingering on Edward. There's a flicker of recognition, a sense of something pure amidst the city's noise. Sade asks gently, "Hey, you hungry?" Edward looks up, his eyes hollow. He hesitates, then nods. She places the tray of food in front of him with a kind smile. "Sade, it's just leftovers. I don't want it to go to waste. Please, take it." Edward stares at the food for a long moment, the simple act of kindness breaking something inside him. His pride is bruised, but an overwhelming sense of gratitude floods through him. He doesn't speak at first. Instead, he slowly picks up the food and starts eating. Edward, choked up, barely able to speak. "Thank you." Sade looks down, trying to hold back tears, sensing something deeper in this shared moment. "Sade, it's just food. You don't have to thank me." Edward, with a fragile smile. "It's more than food. It's hope. A taste of something real." Sade walks away, her heart heavy as she looks back at him for a moment.